Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something super important for anyone taking amlodipine, a common medication for high blood pressure and chest pain. Did you know that some everyday foods can actually interfere with how this medicine works? It's true. So we're going to uncover 5 surprising foods you should be cautious with if you're on amlodipine. Stick around because this information is crucial for your health and safety. First on our list, and perhaps the most well-known, is grapefruit. This applies to the whole fruit, its juice, and even supplements. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins. A mouthful. I know. These compounds can block an enzyme in your intestines that helps break down amlodipine. When this enzyme is blocked, more of the medication enters your bloodstream than intended. This can lead to an increased risk of side effects like dizziness, headaches, flushing, and even dangerously low blood pressure. So, it's best to completely avoid grapefruit while you're on this medication. It's not just a suggestion. It's a key safety measure. Next up, let's talk about salt and high-sodium foods. This one might seem obvious, but it's surprising how much hidden salt is in our diet. Amlodipine works by relaxing your blood vessels to lower blood pressure. However, consuming too much salt makes your body hold on to water, which increases the volume of blood in your bloodstream. This directly counteracts the effect of your medication, forcing your heart to work harder and your blood pressure to rise. Think about processed foods, canned soups, frozen dinners, and even some breads and cereals. Start checking those labels and opt for fresh, whole foods whenever possible. Reducing your sodium intake will help your amlodipine work much more effectively. Number 3 is something you might not expect, St. John's wort. This is a popular herbal supplement often used for mood support. However, it can cause some serious issues with prescription medications. St. John's wort can speed up the breakdown of amlodipine in your body. This means the medication is cleared from your system faster than it should be, making it less effective at controlling your blood pressure or chest pain. It essentially reduces the concentration of the drug in your blood. This is why it's so important to tell your doctor about every single supplement you're taking, no matter how natural it seems. Always have that conversation before starting anything new. Coming in at number 4 is excessive alcohol. Having a drink now and then is generally okay for many people, but it's crucial to talk to your doctor about what's safe for you. Both alcohol and amlodipine can lower your blood pressure and cause dizziness or lightheadedness. When you combine them, especially in large amounts, these effects can become much more pronounced. This increases your risk of falls and accidents. Plus, long-term heavy drinking can actually raise your blood pressure over time, working against the very reason you're taking amlodipine in the first place. Moderation is key, but a direct conversation with your healthcare provider is the safest bet. Finally, at number 5, we have foods high in potassium, but with a big asterisk. This one is a bit more complex. Amlodipine itself doesn't usually have a major effect on potassium levels. However, it's often prescribed alongside other blood pressure medications, like ACE inhibitors or ARBs, which can increase potassium in your body. If you're on a combination therapy, suddenly loading up on high-potassium foods like bananas, oranges, potatoes, and spinach could potentially lead to hyperkalemia, or dangerously high potassium levels. Symptoms can include muscle weakness, fatigue, and heart palpitations. So, if you're taking amlodipine along with other blood pressure meds, have a chat with your doctor about how much potassium is right for your diet. Now let's check each of them in much detail.